Everybody, it's Kelly, and you can probably tell this by the title of the video, but I am going to do a haul from scrapbook.com today. So last September, I went on a spending freeze, and it was really, actually it was a stash freeze. It was really because I found that I had a lot of product, and I was going to be moving in the spring. So I wanted to really cull that down as much as I could over the course of 6 months, and then just keep going as I moved. So what happened in that is I did really great until about April, because COVID hit, and then at one point Chamel announced that she was no longer going to be making collections for American Crafts, and I bought stuff then. But overall, I did really well. One of the biggest things that I really used up, though, was what I call faux solids. And if you guys scrapbook with me, you know it's things like this, tone-on-tone prints, this kind of stuff. I got to the point, and I think I even mentioned this in one of my last live videos, where I was having a really hard time finding papers to choose from. So two things happened. I knew that I was low there, and I also knew that Chamel had put out what her October Best of Both Worlds kits would be. And she does this kit now, this kit with scrapbook.com, where she puts a wish list out there of a number of supplies, paper, embellishments. She usually also does things to help build your stash that you can use over and over again, like stamps, and she's talking about doing dyes and ink, that kind of stuff. But you choose what you want to add. Also, if you don't want to buy anything, you can use those, and if you have any of those papers in your stash, of course you can use them, but then you can also build a kit with things that look similar. And that's what I did for August and September. I loved that process. When I looked at October, though, I did not have a lot because it's very fall based, and I have gone through a ton of my fall papers. I didn't have a lot to start with, as it was last year, as it was last fall, and then I didn't buy anything. So I bought not all of her Best of Both Worlds kits, but I bought some of it, and I'll show you where that is in this stack of papers. And then I did some things for Christmas that I knew I wanted, and bought the tone-on-tone papers, or my faux solid papers. So let me show you what I bought. So Amy Tangerine's Picnic in the Park was her summer collection, and I really loved some of the papers for faux solids. I loved this collection. I used it in my August Best of Both Worlds kit. So there's this piece, or that side, and then this is the cut apart side. This is the Picnic in the Park, Life's a Picnic. Then there's this orange paper, and it's hard to find orange pattern papers, so I really love this one. This is, again, Amy Tangerine Picnic in the Park. And, oh, I'm sorry, the back of the blue is this kite paper, which is really cute. Okay, so then the orange paper, the back of this is the cut apart. This is the Life's a Picnic paper. This is one of my current absolute favorite papers. There's 3 of them in here from this collection. So I love this blue plus sign, but I also love this camera print on the back. This is Picnic in the Park Photo Shoot. This is a really darling paper, so I've used it cut this way and also cut in rows. This is another favorite that I've been using a lot of lately, this pink, or coral, it's pink, but it's corally. This is Picnic in the Park Sweet Treat. That's what this paper is. This is just a good black and white stripe, which I think is a nice one. It's a lot on your eyes this way, but if you use it in smaller chunks or cover it up, it's not so bad. But then on the back, there's this really also lovely lemon yellow floral, and this is the lovely last paper from Picnic in the Park. This is another one of my favorite current faux solids to use. This is, it's like a green color, but it's very muted. And then it has like some blue, almost painterly techniques on it, but it's hard to see that. And then there's a backside, which is also very usable. I've used this. This is Picnic in the Park Pretty Piece, and that's P-E-A-C-E. There's this darling watermelon paper, this red polka dot paper, or dot paper. This is Picnic in the Park, one in a melon. Cute, right? And I think I used that melon paper too. Then this is, I love this too. So this is Picnic in the Park, and it's a beautiful blue. It has a tiny little bit of turquoise to it, but it's a really beautiful kind of medium tone blue. And then on the back are these darling rainbows. That's Picnic in the Park, all the colors. So that's all the Amy Tangerine faux salads that I bought from Picnic in the Park. Again, this is from scrapbook.com, but you can find it all over. Now, the rest of this is a combination of scrapbook.com, and I did go to a local scrapbook store, which was almost empty. I don't know if they're going out of business, and there were too many people in there at that point to ask that question. It would have been a little bit awkward, so I did not, but I wondered about it because they haven't had, there was nothing new there. But what they did have is these Doodlebug Petite Prints, and if you know me, you know I love to use these things. Also, Doodlebug has a new Buffalo Check wood grain collection of these petite prints coming out, and I don't remember which of my subbies brought my attention to that, but thank you, because they're not in yet anywhere, but I've got my eye out for them. All right, so this is the petite print in Citrus Gingham, and I have three different greens here. Yeah, so this is the Citrus Gingham, and then this is the Limeade Gingham, and they're close, but this is more yellow. So you can kind of see that, I think, there. So that's this, and then on the back is the gingham. I use both sides, but I really love this one. This is the Grasshopper Gingham Linen. And again, this is Doodlebug. This is this is the Limeade. So that's that one. And then this one is the Grasshopper Dot Stripe. And this is the petite print I prefer the most, but this is old. And you can't find this very much anymore. I don't know if it has a date on it. 2018. So this is a collection that they brought out for the faux salads 2 years ago. But I love this with the tone-on-tone dot on the back and the stripe on the front. So anyway, those are hard to find, but I did find a little bit. This is the Petite Prints in Ladybug Gingham Linen. Okay. So guys, just in case you're joining me, because I see a few of you are on, I'm just going through a scrapbook.com haul I had, and then a little bit from a local scrapbook store. This is the Bumblebee, and it obviously was from two different collections because it's slightly different. The one thing I did discover too is I've been doing some more 2-page layouts, and I was having a hard time finding two papers that were the same, like two full 12 by 12 sheets of paper, which is fine, but sometimes I want that. So there's that back. This is again that dot stripe. This is Swimming Pool, which is their turquoise color. And then this is Swimming Pool again, but in the gingham linen. And obviously I bought a lot of these, but I go through these things like really fast. And then this is the beautiful blue. This is the Blue Jeans Dot Stripe. That was like hitting, I think I got this at the local scrapbook store. This is like gold for me because I love this blue. And then this is the gingham linen in Blue Jean. I'm almost through these because they're all the same, really. I did get a few pinks, but not a ton because I did have some pink left. This is the Bubblegum Gingham Linen. This is the Cupcake Gingham Linen. There's 3 pinks here. And then, and I'll bring them back so you can see them. And, oh, this is Cupcake again. I'm sorry, there's 2 pinks. So that's actually really easy to tell, obviously light, dark. But there are, oh, actually this is interesting because these are both Cupcake, but look at the difference in color here. Huge difference. You could never use those together. And it's not that this is faded, it's just what they did with the printing. But I think there are 3 tones of pink in these collections. I know that for sure. And then here is the Orchid Gingham Linen, which is the purple. And then Tangerine Gingham Linen for the orange. So that's that. Then Chamel's September Best of Both Worlds kit had a lot of wood grain in it, and it got me really scrapbooking with wood grain again. I think part of it also, I love the way it plays across with some of the really bright colors like that Amy Tangerine Picnic in the Park collection, but I also, obviously for fall, this will be great. So I picked up a couple of these. This is Echo Park America the Beautiful. This is the dusty blue / wood grain, so obviously that's the wood grain side, and there's the dusty blue, which looks really gray. But I did definitely buy it for the wood grain. And then this is Photo Play. This guy got a little bent here. Photo Play Our Story. I'm sorry, it's the family collection and the Our Story paper, and then on the back is a cut apart. So I didn't buy anything else from either of those two collections. Then this I was just actually not completely bad. There are some of these, I'm pretty sure there are some of these Paige Evans pieces on her current, well, and it might be the September, might be her September both Best of Both Worlds kits, but I had not gotten any of the Go the Scenic Route Paige Evans, and so I was bad and just got it. So there's this cool chevron that'll make you crazy if you see the whole background. And then tickets on the back, that is paper number 17. You know, Paige Evans, the Pink Paisley does the numbering on their papers. This beautiful ombre that goes from a bright yellow to a corally orangey color. And that is paper number 14. Again, this is all Go the Scenic Route. So guys, I'm doing a scrapbook.com haul. And as I think about this too, by the way, I think I told you guys I was going to be available for a live tomorrow night on Friday. I'm not. So I'll try to do one at some other point in the weekend. I'll be around a lot. I'll be around a lot tomorrow, but just not during the time I normally would do the live. All right, so there's that gorgeous grid. And this is a creamy color with a darker beigey color with this really fun leopard print. This is paper number 19. I'm pretty sure I bought it for that side, but still cute. This is the, she usually does one of these diagonal, almost stitch looking patterns. I bought it for this side though, the paper number 5. Just, it's a really cool map of part of the world. I think there's another paper that's in hot pink that does like the Americas, if I remember correctly. I don't know if I bought that or not. I thought I did, but we'll see. Okay, then there's this beautiful yellow stripe. And then she's really known for these papers where she does all the papers from her collection printed on one. So that's paper number 8. This orange, and I think this might be the one that's in Chamel's kit either this month or for October. And then that is paper number 7. So it's a map of not any particular place. So that's really usable. There's this beautiful navy blue. So I bought a few sheets of this. Really, really gorgeous. And on the back are these hearts. I love it when she does these heart papers, and she usually does something in every one of her collections. So I intend to use both sides of this. So that's why I bought, because I bought 2 for the navy side and 1 for the heart side. And then this gorgeous printed kind of paisley, but kind of a turquoise, aqua, and purple. This is just gorgeous. I can see my granddaughter being scrapbooked on that. And then these nice little, they're probably 3x3 squares, I'm guessing. Maybe 2x2. Well, here, how about if I look and I can find out? They are actually about, they're not a full, they're about a 2.5 actually square. Not quite though. So that's that, and you know, you can cut those up, or you could put a cut file over this. It would look really cool. Like if you did one that's a whole page of a cut file, that would be really cool with that. I intend to use the other side. This one's just a really neat kind of painterly technique. And this again is all Paige Evans Go the Scenic Route. This is paper number 2. That last one was paper number 10. I love this side too. And I think I bought it for this side, but oh, both sides are great. And don't let these big floral prints scare you. You can use them as just a border or just cut it up in chunks. They're not that hard to use, I promise. Take a deep breath. Here's another all over print, but on the light side of the scale. There's the Americas paper. That's why I bought that. So you look, if you wanted to do a 2-page layout about travel, and obviously most of us are not traveling right now, but you know, travel dreams, or you know, where places you've been, whatever you wanted to do. That makes a really pretty layout together. All right, so again, that's paper number 18 if I forgot it. And then this one, which I'm pretty sure I bought it for this side, just a really nice kind of all over heart. And then the cut apart is on there. That's the number 1 paper for Go the Scenic Route. And then this is a beautiful ombre blue. I had to stop myself from buying more than one of these, but I did. Blue to turquoise here. Really pretty. And that is paper number 15. And then it has the birds on the back, which I probably wouldn't use, but I've surprised myself every so often. This kind of turquoisey paper, but there are lights and darks in here again. And that is paper number 13. And this is beautiful too. Kind of like that other paper that was more blue background. It has like some painterly techniques. This is a beautiful, you know, rainbow, but in squares, and it looks painted. So, oh my gosh, I love that paper so much. And then there's a text print on the back. This is paper number 21. Obviously, I had a good time buying these. And then this paper is paper number 24. So floral print, I'm sure I'll probably use that one. Well, I say that and then I do use the other side. And then this is just a really nice kind of peachy color, not grid, but you know, stuff you write on. And another map paper on the back. That's paper number 22. Okay, so that's all the Paige Evans Go the Scenic Route. I did not buy any of the embellishments because I have plenty of Paige Evans embellishments, and she does, those things go together well. So then I did buy some Heidi Swapp, and I have a confession. I do have a, and this is her old school collection. I do have an order coming from Paper Issues that won't be here, I think, until next week. And that has the most of the stuff on it that's on Schmel's wish list, but I loved this paper. It looks like sky, it looks like water, it looks like mountains. So I bought that, and then the back side is this side, and this is the city grid paper. So really I intend to use it for this, but there's lots of things you could use this for. It almost looks like there's a stamp up there. So this is Heidi Swapp, old school. I think this one is on Schmel's list, if I remember correctly. She usually does like a more specialty piece. Not positive. This is Heidi Swapp, old school, and this is the perforated cardstock. So it is actually perforated, which is kind of cool. I'm not quite sure what I'll do with this. You know, if I'm going to use it as a whole piece, because you could do that, and that would look really cool, or if I'll cut it up, but we'll see. This I know is in Schmel's wish list. So this comes from the Amy Tangerine Late Afternoon collection. This is her fall collection, and I did buy 2 of the embellishments. The ephemera was on the list, but she didn't have that, so I'll probably just use some of my own fall ephemera. Like somehow I bought 2 packages of this, and I'll show you what this is in just a second. So I can pop this into that pretty easily. Plus I just have plenty of fall ephemera stuff, so I don't have to worry about this. Anyway, so Amy Tangerine Late Afternoon. And so this is a really nice burgundy color, which is something I don't have a ton of. I do look for these, so I'll have to kind of remember that, you know, this paper might be a good one to just put into my faux solids, because when I'm scrapping fall, sometimes I need this color and I don't have it. And this is the sprinkled throughout paper. This is also Late Afternoon, so a beautiful blue plus sign. And I did buy 2 pieces of this because on the back is this beautiful stripe, and this is on the Best of Both Worlds kit. This is the Rainbow Lane paper from Late Afternoon. Then there's this an orange, but a rustier orange scallop on the back with this floral print, and this one is the Over the Hills paper. And then, so then these are a couple of things I found in my local scrapbook store. I'll just show you what they are. I really bought this paper for this side. It's kind of a dusty blue, but then there was also a darling little hexagon on the back. This is Pebbles Homegrown. It's the quilt paper. This paper is from 2015, so you're not gonna be able to find that. Then I was all about houses for some reason. And I think this one was actually in my order. And this I bought at the scrapbook store. But this is Oh, I know why I bought this one. I almost forgot. Okay, this is actually a wood grain. That's why I bought this one. A light wood grain. I only bought one light wood grain because I still have an old El Studio light wood grain yet that I haven't used. But it is a circle and it looks like a tree, so it's a little bit different than this. But anyway, there's that. This is the Third Avenue paper, and there's these gorgeous houses. Pen drawing of, or pencil, yeah, pen drawing of houses. And then this is one of those ones that I found at my local scrapbook store, just a good black and white. So you can do anything with these. You know, you can do a new house, you can do moving, but you can also do any everyday activities, walks around your neighborhood. This is a really usable paper. And then on the back is this mint green and dot print. This is the Daydreamer collection from Kaisercraft, and I believe I have this collection still, pieces of this. So, but I really bought it for that. When I buy stuff like this, I have a separate, if you go to my scrapbook room tours, I have 12 by 12 file holders that are flat that I store my faux solids in, but I also have one of them for specialty stuff like this. So like I just did a layout with Legos, with Lego paper. So I put that Lego paper in there because it's a one-off thing and it's something that I know I want to use. However, if I know that there's pictures that I want to scrapbook, like if I just bought the Lego paper, but I'd had the Lego paper for a while in the hopes that my grandsons would get into Legos. But if I do it, like if I bought this and I knew I had some photos of a walk around the neighborhood that I wanted to use with this, I will put this aside, pull the photos, and then scrapbook with this, which is what's going to happen with the next paper. So this is something that I bought at my local scrapbook store. This says distance learning, and you know, they had a couple of cute things like toilet paper and that kind of stuff. I've done most of my scrapbooking, but my grandson is virtual 1 day a week, my oldest grandson, and 4 days in school, and there's some cute pictures of him meeting his teacher virtually in his class virtually, so I'm going to use this paper for that. And I've been having fun with photoreal papers lately, so that'll be fun, a fun challenge. On the back it says homeschool. He's not homeschooled, so we won't do that. And this is Reminisce Homeschool is the name of it. And then he played baseball this summer. I do have a couple of baseball photos of him, but I also have a cut file I want to use, so I'm not quite sure which of these I'm going to use, but he enjoyed it so much I'm guessing he'll be playing next year. So this is, actually I should do this side first. Let me do that. So that's, this side is just green with bats, and then on the back side is the photoreal paper that is the game day paper. So, and then sometimes what I'll do if I want to do a 2-pager is I'll just combine this with like a craft paper or another like faux solid paper that works really well with this. And sometimes I'll do, if I have like his baseball game, I might use this and just do a solid sheet of 12 by 12 photos, like 6 photos or whatever is a way I will use things like this. So then you do like a highlight photo or two here and then a page of photos. And so you can either put it on like a piece of cardstock that you're not going to use, or you can, if you have the 6-up photo holder, so there's 12 spots for photos, you can do that too as well. And then if I don't have enough, I'll put like little titles in, that kind of stuff. I should scrapbook those photos and do this. So I'm going to set this one aside because I now have an idea. And then this is the other one. This is, here we go, sorry, baseballs on this side, printed baseballs. And then on this side is a mitt and a glove, and this is the baseball 2 paper. So game day is the collection. So, all right, so that's that. Then, now, we talked about late afternoon. So 2 of the things in the Chamel wish list were this sheet of stickers with foil accents, copper foil accents. So they're the copper foil stickers from Amy Tangerine Late Afternoon. That's for my Best of Both Worlds October kit. And so is this alpha. This is the Late Afternoon alpha. It's called Grave, but it's green. It's a really beautiful foresty green. So that'll be fun. And then I did get 2 things of enamel dots. One, I just like the colors in these because they're unusual. This is the Let's Stay Home collection, which is a beautiful pink fresh collection. that I've used. I have a little bit of it left, but not much, because I used a lot of that in my pandemic album. And then I was really having a hard time finding any kind of turquoisey aqua colors, so I bought this sheet of Alta New enamel dots, and this is the seashore color. All right, so that's that. Then let's talk about, oh, one more thing that I bought kind of a one-off. This is the Let's Stay Home Puffy Alpha stickers. This blue color has been amazing to use. I have this alpha, but have almost run through it, so I bought a second sheet just because I love it so much. Then let's talk about the fall scrapbooking. So what I did is I ordered the collection pack for Happy Fall, which is the Echo Park collection, fall collection, and then I did order single sheets of some of my favorite papers as well. I didn't want to order another collection pack because I thought what would happen is that then I would get extra sheets of the stickers and stuff, which I didn't really need. I need the paper more than lots of stickers. So that's why I did this, but I accidentally ordered 3 of these collection packs, which is, joke's on me. But anyway, so I'm just going to put these to the side because we'll go through those, and I'm sorry I should have opened this ahead of time. What I'll probably do, because in Chamel's October kit, she had the Ephemera pack, and I actually talked about this already. She had the Ephemera pack from the late afternoon collection, but I couldn't get it because it was already out of stock. So I'll probably take, I think I said this, I'll take this Ephemera pack. So this is the Happy Fall collection from Echo Park. This is their collection for this year. So, and I love their fall collections. I usually use this or Cartabella or Simple Stories for fall. It's just my personal taste. So leaves on a white background. And then the this is the kind of a reddy burgundy color on the back. And that is the Welcome Fall paper. Then we have the 3x4 cut apart sheet with this orange print on the back. That is the 3x4 journaling card paper. Then there's this cute leaves and acorn paper, which is a little bit different than this because this is just all leaves. Now your head's going crazy with leaves. And then on the back of this is the orange paper, this is the Cool Breeze paper. One of the things I like about Echo Park is it's not just gold, orange, and yellow, but they throw a little aqua in with, well, and there's a green in here. They usually throw a little aqua in as well, and I just like that. Okay, so there's the orange back on the Cool Breeze paper. These are the 4x4 cut aparts. And then on the back is a really pretty plaid with all the colors. So the 4x4 journaling card paper. This is a really nice, again, leaf print with a brown background. And then this has a kind of dusty turquoise back. This is the Sweet Fall paper. Here is a floral background paper. And then a burgundy background again, another burgundy background. This is the Fresh Fall Flowers paper, say that 5 times. Here is the 4x6 vertical cut apart sheet. And then again, a different leaf background. These are the 4x6 journaling cards. The one thing I'm seeing here is there's not a lot of pumpkins in this collection. So we'll have to look through the Ephemera pack and chipboard. I have chipboard as well. This is like a print of icons and words and that kind of stuff. And then on the back is a really nice forest green plaid. This is the Hello Autumn paper. Here is the 4x6 horizontal cut apart sheet. So these are, part of this is intended for Project Life type scrapbooking. And then a really tiny print of leaves and acorns. And I think it's just it's a small version of that print right there. They just reduce the size. It is, other than that, it is an exact print, which that's kind of cool. And that's the 6x4 journaling cards. This is a really great plaid with all the colors in it. And then a really nice faux wood grain, which I've been really enjoying using wood grains like this too. Hey, Deborah. Nice to see you. So littlescrapbook.com haul today. So this is the fall picnic plaid paper. I don't remember if I told you that. So, but this is fun. This is a tree plaid. Now where I am, oh, there the pumpkins come. Where I am, our trees do turn. We have beautiful maple trees, so we get lots of reds, yellows, and oranges, as long as we have a good fall, and that has to do with weather and rain. But anyway, this will be great for me. So gorgeous trees, and then just a really nice, that dusty kind of turquoisey color. And then this is the fall forest. Yeah, this is a really cute collection. And then this is the happy fall paper with all the pumpkins in all the different colors. So yay, all the pumpkins. And now I'm really glad that I have a couple of these sheets because I have, or a couple of these collections accidentally, because I'll be able to use that pumpkin paper over and over. And then this is the pumpkin spice orange plaid on the back. So really cute. So that is all the paper from the Echo Park Happy Fall collection. And then in that collection pack, you get an element sticker sheet. So there's pumpkins, and here's that cute little bear and deer. And they usually do a truck in a lot of their collections. I think Cartabella does the same thing too. The difference between Echo Park and Cartabella is thick and it's textured. It is a very cool paper, but it's very different than your typical papers. All right, then let's talk about this ephemera pack. So there's the oh wait, I thought I had two, but maybe, oh yeah, I did, because I put one over there already. So this is the ephemera pack from the Happy Fall collection. I'm just going to do this so you guys can see what it is instead of opening them all up. There's a lot of words in this pack. So that's one thing to kind of know. There are banners, but a lot of these are words. There's usually a frame and a couple of journaling cards. Here I can see just one journaling card and a frame. I wish they did more journaling cards in both the packs, but that's okay. You know, I have other things to use them for. So that's this. So that's the ephemera, the die cut cardstock pieces, because there's another one. This is the frames and tags. So here it's frames and tags. So what I'll usually do, because this is an open frame, is I'll just put a piece of either white paper or a gridded card and back it, and then I can journal on it that way. And sometimes I'll just cut them up and use them as a frame. I don't usually put pictures in these, but I'll just use pieces of them. So that's the difference in those two things here. So the one on the left is frames and tags. The one on the right is ephemera, which actually you can read that. So that's what that is. There is a sheet of chipboard. Actually, there's two different kinds of chipboard accent, I believe. I'm almost positive that's the way Echo Park does it. I only bought this one because the other one is a lot of big word plaques and that kind of stuff, I guess would be the best way to describe it. More like things like this, but in, and you know, tags and that kind of stuff. And I didn't think that that would be as usable as these would be for me. So these are the chipboard accents from Happy Fall. The nice thing is, even if I don't use all these papers up, the colors go from year to year, so that will be really easy. And then last but not least, in the Hello Fall collection from Echo Park, these are the puffy stickers. So I'll bring those up so you can see them. Cute little, there's some pumpkins for me. I like to use pumpkins a lot because that's a big motif around here, right? Just so I don't forget it, because I have one more thing, one more kind of theme to talk to you about. Part of this I blame on Victoria Marie, because I've been waiting to get this. This is a We Are Memory Keepers tag, a reinforcer punch. So one of the things I don't like about making my own tags out of pattern paper is they don't look right because they don't have that. So now I have no excuse not to make my own tags because I bought the reinforcer punch. So this is We Are Memory Keepers. Reinforcer tag punch, I guess. Anyway, okay, so that's what that is. Then, last but not least, you're going to see a little preview of my Christmas album. So, hey, Moira, I'm doing a haul from scrapbook.com today. So, that's what's going on here. So, this is the Simple Stories holiday binder for this year. The big thing that's different is their holiday binders have a 2-inch, what do they call this? 2-inch, it's just a 2-inch D-ring binder, versus normally I think they're about 1.5 inches. I need that 2 inches because my December daily will probably go from December 1st through January 1st. So that's what this is. I'm going to open this just to see if there's, sometimes they, and I think they've got a few things in here. So you would have an album start, and sometimes I use them in my album and sometimes I don't. So I'm just going to open this up. Oh yeah, oh, look at this. Well, this is cool because they have a calendar in here. Now, I had intended to use my LE Studio calendar because that came in my LE Studio December documented kit, but you can use this too. How cool is that? This might be fun on a scrapbook page though. You know, this could be fun at, doing like a 24th or 25th layout with this. So let's just look at what this is. So there's a calendar page. I also do appreciate very much that they back them with what do I say, a pattern paper, because you could cut this off and just use it in your 6x8 pocket or however you wanted to do that. There's this Merry and Bright theme, poinsettias. Oh, and this is one thing I also love that they do when they send these. They do things that are different sizes, so I love to include these in my book. Now, one thing is this is very creamy. My papers themselves are going to be white, and I fight that every year. Well, not every year, but I've been fighting it lately because they've gone very creamy. But I still use the album because I love the outside of this album. I also love that it's 2x2. And now that I think about that, this is going to be interesting because I bought the white LE Studio December 2020. And that might not work very well in here. So I'm going to have to think about that. All right. So anyway, it's a little 4x6 with a little memory thing on there. So, you know, you can pop pictures on here, whatever you want to do. A little ornament page. Holly background. Here's a little tag, and again, I'll take these out if I don't use them in my book. I'll use them on pages. Believe in the Magic of Christmas. Green plaid. Another 4x6 piece here that says Noel. And then this is bigger than 6x8. Well, maybe, yeah, I think it's a little bit bigger than 6x8 because it's a full size. 6x8 would be more like this. So fa la 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 la, this would be great for pictures. There are envelopes in this one, or at least there's one envelope here, so that would be nice to just stick stuff in. Christmas lists, that kind of stuff. This would be great for that, extra pictures. And then in the back, they give you 2 of each, I think, or no, 3? Nope, 4. Okay, so there's 4 6x8 page protectors. And 4 4x6 horizontals, and then this is a 2 3x4 and 1 4x6. So there's, I think I got a bonus one here. Yeah, I got 5 of those. So thank you, Simple Stories. So, and maybe that wasn't bonus. Maybe that's just what it is. So that is the Snap 6x8 Snap Holiday Binder. I think this is this year's version. I have seen last year's out there still, and if you want to see that, I think you can check out my prep video or just my 2020 album because I used that album last year. So that's that. And then I bought a couple of other things. I have not had a snowflake acetate, and I like to use these in my binder as dividers. So if I have, first of all, I just like it because it's something different. But if I have something I want to kind of separate, maybe the 2 layouts don't go together perfectly, I like to do this kind of a thing. So this I can cut up into, I'll be able to do 2 6x8s and then have a little strip that's 2 inches wide here, and that you can, that 2-inch wide strip, I don't have any of them in here, but in the 4, I have some of the old 4x4 pockets where you had 2 4x4 photos. There's a 2-inch strip next to that, so that's a place. So this is the Paper House Home for Christmas collection, and it's the acetate from that, and this is from scrapbook.com. I saw this because Sandy, I don't know if Sandy's last name is actually pronounced Reversky. But anyway, she is on the design team for Paper House, and she used this and I loved it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been looking for one of those. So that's going to go in my Christmas supplies. And then I did get some just plain 12 by 12 Christmas papers because I do scrap 12 by 12 and I was missing reds and greens. So this is the Dear Santa collection from Cartabella. Remember I was telling you about the weight? This paper is such a cool weight and has such a great texture. So this is Dear Santa, red snowflakes with a white print, and then the wreaths on the back. This is called Snowflakes. And I definitely bought it for the other side. All right, and then this is an all over snowflake print, just smaller, more tone on tone. Dear Santa again. Actually, I have the back side here. So this is the Dear Santa 4x6 journaling cards. So there's the journaling cards. So very cute. This is definitely more old-fashioned traditional Christmas colors. Oh, well, isn't this nice? And here's a Happy Fall piece of paper that's snuck in there. This is, I'm going to flip these. All right, so Dear Santa all over stocking print, which is cute, but I actually, and that would be cute to use, I actually bought it for this side, which is the red and white diagonal stripe. It's the stockings paper. Again, this is Cartabella. This is an all-over text print with holiday words on it. So Dear Santa, Happy Holidays is the name with a really nice, that's a really nice simple holly print as well that you could use. And then there's the Santa from Dear Santa. So he's very cute. I almost bought some of the embellishments and then realized they really don't go with the more modern, contemporary feel of the Ellie Studio supplies I will have, so I didn't. I might put together, you know, somehow pull stuff in and do that, but anyway. And then the back of this is what I really bought it for. It's this green tone on tone snowflake print, and this is Gifts for Santa. So guys, that is my scrapbook.com haul. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think. I know, like I said, there's some more late afternoon stuff coming. Oh, I know it's in my, see, I've been shopping so much. My paper issues order has the new Bella Boulevard Heart and Ombre faux solids in it. So I will do a haul for that so you can see what they look like. So, all right, guys. So I'm not going to be live tomorrow night. I'll try to get live at some point. That is, if you're watching this on Thursday when it goes live. I will try to get another live done at some other time this weekend. So thanks for hanging in. If you have any questions, shoot me the questions and I'll try to answer them as much as I can. So hope you guys are great, and happy shopping because I'm the enabler now. Bye, everybody.